I know what I know, and you know what you know. But mine is a lived experience. Mine is not. I mean, I'm feeling hot here. I'm talking too much, so it's like, look, I know what I know, and you know what you know. But what I know is a lived experience. I did not read it from books. I did not read what I'm telling you from the books. If I tell you something about war, I have seen it. If I tell you something about refugee camp, I have seen it. If I tell you what it means to be an immigrant in this country, I have seen it. If I tell you what it means for a minority, a black person to be messed with in the medical field, I have seen it. When African Americans tell you that they were guinea pig, that the medical world practices on them, don't don't please listen to them. Listen to them, because I'm just a witness. All of you asking me whether I chew, whether I do drugs, or whether I smoke a lot, or what's wrong with my teeth. Read the book and you'll understand what's wrong with my teeth. Read the book. When what happened to African Americans happened to Africans, they are silent. Immigrants don't speak because immigrants do not feel that this is not their country yet. When you feel this is not home yet, you tend to shut up and you don't report. I'm simply a writer. When I was asked to write about what I have seen, that's all I did. I wrote about what I've seen. That does not mean I'm a hater. That does not mean I'm a hater. It does not mean I'm a hater. That does not mean you should suppress my book. That does not mean I should tolerate you over and over and over and over again. How long can I tolerate you? How long? A year? 2 years? 30 years? What's left of my life after that? What's left of my life after that? Tell me. Tell me what's left of my life. So, basically, what I'm telling you is this: literature is dead because they do not publish what is authentic. They publish what is feel good. There's always an agenda that's being promoted, and that's what they publish. This book doesn't have the agenda. It has the truth. And the truth is, racism is as real as an American apple pie. It's also written in very poetically. It has a lot of wisdom. It has a lot of war wisdom. The book has more immigrant story because I am an immigrant. All the things that immigrants go through, the book goes through it. My first job in America was at Bedford High School. I loved it. My second job, it was a place called Good Home Goods. The guy used to call me names. He used to call me names. Wallahi, the guy used to call me names. But what can I say? The first accident in the book, there was an old white woman that actually crashed into my bike. She was the best of the best American. I was bleeding. My bike was broken. The old lady shut off her car. She came to me. She wanted to take me to the hospital. She wanted to buy me a book. She wanted to buy me a bike. You know, at the time, I was fresh off the boat. I was fresh off the boat. I was fresh off the boat. For one, I couldn't believe that my grandmother would take me to a hospital. I didn't believe this old woman could take me to the hospital. I was too African. Number two, I attached America to her. So I thought I was saying to myself, she is the one who allowed me to come to this country. She's, have people educating me. Who am I to ask? Who am I to ask her to buy me a book, to buy me a bike? Who am I to ask her to take me to the doctor? She is America. She is America. I cannot let America, I cannot complain about America, even though I'm bleeding, even though my bike is dismantled. I could not ask America to take me to the hospital. I could not ask America to buy me a book. I actually write that in the book, in this book. So I walked home bleeding, dragging my bike. Just couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe it, man. It's embarrassment. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. That's where I came from. Look at the enormous love that an immigrant has for America. It is only when America toys with you, America toys with a black life in this country. In this book also, I claim that I am an orphan. I am an orphan. The word agon in Somali is orphan. The word agon is an orphan. The word agon is an orphan. So I play with the word orphan. So I said to myself, I am an orphan when my father died. I am an orphan when my country died. I'm an orphan when I came to someone else's land. And then I said, isn't the black man an orphan? It's true. It doesn't matter how long the black man stays in this country, he will remain to be an orphan. If a Barack Obama is an orphan, I am an orphan. If Malcolm is an orphan, I am an orphan. If Ilhan Omar is an orphan, I'm an orphan. Why is Ilhan Omar being like she's a national level now? He calls her names. Why? Why? Racism. I understand she likes a little bit of attention. I get it. But is she black? Yes. Is she the most hated tribe in this country? 100%. I lost more friends now after writing this book. I actually lost a lot more writing this book. If I never wrote this book and I wrote another book that, I can talk, I can sell books. Anywhere that I ever went to, all the books that were there were sold. The reason why they don't promote, or I lost a lot of deals because of this book, because they don't want me to tell the truth. That's the only way I can look at it. They don't want me to tell the truth. They don't want me to tell the truth. They don't want me to tell the truth. Because if an African American writer writes the book, then they'll say, well, because we know you carry grudges for America. Or someone like me writes the book, they say, oh, didn't we educate you? This is not your story. So they just want to guard that element of America that's painful. When a man cannot get a job, man cannot maintain a relationship, man cannot raise a family, it's easy for a man to go to prison. I remember when my last job, I was so destructive. My life became so destructive because my insights were hurting. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. That's America. That's America. And that's the America that I wrote about. And that's the America that America is trying to hide. And that's the reason why this book is being banned. It's slowly banned. It's slowly banned. The book is not available. 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 You understand? The book is not available. Why is the book not available? Well, even though the book is one of the noticeable ones, and after I published the book, I appear in the LA Times, Boston Globe, many other publications, and I had stages full of people, and they didn't bring the book. The book, we're gonna have to print it out. I don't think we have copies. And then finally, I'm like, I need 1,000 copies. This book is discontinued. A book, someone that wants to buy 1,000 copies, you tell them it's discontinued? It's a joke. It's a joke. It's really a joke. It's really a joke. It's really a joke. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know what president you're talking about. He's also my president. He's everyone's president. Like I have the right to say what I want to say, just like you have the right to say what you want to say. You have to understand that for those people who are trying to intimidate the immigrants, those who are trying to intimidate the black people in this country, that's over. You have to understand that America is a melting pot. You're not the only America, just to let you know. You're not the only America. America is not, there's no singular story in America. You might be the majority in this country. You have to respect the other human beings who are living your next door neighbor, who's being bothered, who's being called names. You have to respect them. It's an embarrassment upon his embarrassment to repeat what you've been repeating for the last 400 years. It's embarrassment. That shit stops. All right? That shit stops. That shit stops. I see a lot of Fox News talkers. Well, the Somalis are not immigrant. They're not being assimilated. I don't think a Somali person can be all American. Somalis have doctors, and they are black. And you just look at their color. You don't look at their who they are. They are black people, Africans, educated. They came in this country with culture. It's a congresswoman. I am a writer. The book honors America because it honors freedom. It also honors Tupac because that was the hero when I was a kid. I love Tupac. So I write it in the book. It also honors all the civil rights movement who try to fight for what I am experiencing. I also say America metaphorically is the American highway. America metaphorically is the American highway. Tupac Shakur was asking how I feel about when I'm driving on the American highway. That freedom that you feel. You're driving on American highway with Tupac playing to die in LA, to live and die in LA. It honors music. For example, November Rain appears in the book. There are so many songs that appears in the book as coloring of, Cat Stevens appears in the book, who's now Yusuf Islam, who's now a Muslim, appears in the book. Barack Obama appears in the book. Donald Trump appears in the book because I'm the know of Donald Trump. I've seen him. I've seen Donald Trump in my childhood because I came from a nation that was destroyed by a man like him. You have to know that. And a lot of human beings, a lot of average Joes will never know until something is broken. When the house is broken, when you feel the pain, that's when you're going to know. Just like when America was starting the Iran war, you did not know everyone was telling you the gas is going to go up, the gas is going to go up, the gas is going to go up. There was a lot of people that say, no, let's go to war, let's go to war. Now the gas is going up. Now you're feeling the pain. Intelligent people don't do that. Intelligent people are proactive. They think, what's the consequence? Are we being threatened? No. Is Iran invading us? No. We have no business going there. Just like we had no business going to Iraq. One of my good friends went to Iraq. He came back messed up. He's a veteran now. I used to be part of the veteran writers, the warrior writers. The warrior writers are those who come from foreign wars. They try and write their books. They go through hell. Ask them about America. Ask those veterans how they feel about America. Ask them how they feel about the war that they participate. Ask them how they feel about Iran war. Ask them. Ask them if they would advocate for a war like this. Ask them. They would say no. If you want your life to be better, make sure a veteran is in the White House. Make sure all the people that are running the country are veterans. Because the veterans have seen the tragedy of life. They're not inclined to go to war. Just like I'm not inclined to go to war. I hate war. I hate war. I hate war. You know what else I hate? Racism. I hate what's happening to my book right now. That's racism. I hate how black literature is always suppressed. I hate that. I never knew that. I thought literature was free. But for the last 3 years, if I learned something, I learned that literature is not free. That literature is gone. Literature is control. The narrative is control. But how long can you control it? How long can you say racism doesn't exist? Racism doesn't exist. Though every war is justified. Let's go to every country to go to war. How long can you justify policing the world? How long? Time is up. You cannot do that. The world, we are part of the world. We are part of the world. The United States of America is one of the youngest countries in the world. We all respect the world. We respect the other human beings. They respect us. I respect you. You respect me. There has to be a mutual respect. Language of diplomacy should be respected. International law should be respected. The rules of engagement should not be violated. But right now, we're walking into very dangerous. We're creating a very dangerous world. The law of the jungle. My childhood. Dear America, you're looking at my childhood. It's not your fault. It's not my fault. It's everyone's fault. That includes us. Because karma, societal karma, does not come in for one person. It comes in for everyone. When the president makes a mistake, we all make mistakes. My childhood was destroyed because the last president has done horrible things to other human beings. And then karma came back. There are two karma, this book. And another reason why this book is being suppressed is because there's a lot of knowledge in the book. You're going to have a lot of notes if you ever read this book. This book also said that there's two karma, societal karma and individual karma. Individual karma is what's happening, right? What you do to a person, and the karma comes back to you individually. Societal karma is the president does something stupid and the karma comes back for everyone. Karma comes back for everyone. Karma comes back for everyone. What do you mean you like hearing myself? You want to talk? How can I get your book? You can just get it. It's still, the book is being slowly banned in America until it finds a new publishing house. So, but you can still get it from the publishing house from the UK. You can still get it from Amazon. I think the only place you could probably get it from Amazon. I'm not really sure. But at least in the system, the library system today I went to, they said it's not available in the system. Because the system, the machine that pushes the books, It's not a machine that you can see. Whether books become the number one or none, there's a system in place. That's why you see stupid book, like dumb, stupid book, is pushed to number one. And when you read it, you're like, how did this book become number one? Well, the machine is pushing it. The machine is pushing it. The machine is pushing it. And then you see a serious book like this, where I know for sure this book will survive. It's not available. Oh my God, it's not available. And then you call people out, oh, it's not available. Well, the system didn't want it. The system didn't want it. The system does not want the book. They slow ban the books. Slow ban the books. This is the NPR. Best is also NAACP. They slow ban it. Slow ban it. All right, I gotta get off the phone for a minute to be on another phone, but I can come back. You got an accent. Of course I got an accent. I'm an immigrant. Immigrant. Stay on that side. Okay, give me a sec. I'll come back.